How's it going, guys? Today I just wanted to show off my Project Blue deck profile for Gravy Bones. At my locals, we wanted to try something new today, so I decided to go with this guy. Mainly because he's new and I also have the map for it to match with it, and also probably one of the sets I have the most bulk for, so he was easy to put together. So along with Gravy Bones, we played the Mage Master Boots to get another what's it called, to get basically go again. We played the Bounty to gain a resource, Headstone to kind of filter through the deck and destroy things off the top. Kind of similar idea, Washed Up Wave, get allies in the grave and just filter through the top of the deck. I didn't use it a lot to destroy, but I used it pretty much only to pitch all my allies or yellows. And then obviously Compass, just to look at the top of the deck, make sure we're hitting the right cards. From there, we can start with the allies. I played 2 Swabby. While he is expensive to play, I see the need for him. Swinging 7 is just a good finisher, and this kind of can force out 2 to 3 cards from your opponent to block. Rigor Mortis, kind of the same thing as Swabby. He's cheaper, swinging for 6, so this can bait out in this format usually 2 to 3 cards. And so we're trying to just empty out the opponent's hand as much as we can to use our finishers. We have 2 Oyston. Not a lot of gold generation in this format, so we take what we can get, and also just randomly swing for 3 is kind of nice. And then Limpet as well. She's go again, so you can chain her with a few allies or different attacks as well within the deck. So that's why we played her. From there, we'll go on to some of the attacks. I played 2 of the red Swiftwater Sloop, along with the red and yellow Battalion Barge. The idea was that I would try to save these to combo off with each other, ideally. If not, it was fine, but the nice combo I found was that if I pitched 2 blues or a way to pitch them via the other effects in the deck, I would swing with this first to have a 6 go again, hopefully bait out a lot of their blocks, and then finish off with this to swing 8 or 9 at them. Usually that was a kill shot or just ways to really reduce their resources. So that was really good in the deck. And also, by the way, this list I kind of just took from online. Forgot the person's name, but I'll try to look for it and maybe include it. But yeah, this was something I just kind of copied. I didn't have much time to try to deck build. We play the Rainbow of Golden Tipple. Gold Generation's key, and then Golden Tipple is just really good. I know it recently got banned in Classic Constructed, so figured I should probably just play the Rainbow in this format as well. From there, we're supposed to be playing the Rainbow of Saltwater Swell. However, I could not find the red in time, so to kind of just fill in that need to pitch things off the top, we played 1 Shifting Tides at the start of the turn, pitch a card if it's blue, put this to the bottom, if not destroy this. This is just kind of try to mimic these cards to get more blues pitched to combo off with the ships and whatnot, and also to play our allies. From there, we kind of just played things to buff our allies. Lit the Hole in a Vasti. These were just to give my allies extra benefits when they swing, and also just nice blues to pitch as well. From there, we played Jittery Bones. Kind of like Tipple ways just to discard cards and filter through. And then we also played Flying High to buff up the attacks and also just to make sure kill shots go through. There was a point where I combined this with one of the ships, and that secured me the game. And then Seafloor Salvage, another way to create gold, because gold is key in this deck, so we're just trying to play as many ways as possible. And then we had Portside Exchange, discard draw, create another gold. And then we had Murderous Rabble, just as a way to kind of look through stuff and get benefits off of what we see on the top of our deck. And as for the side, we had Null Rune Boots and Arcane Polarity. This is supposed to be for, I am assuming, the Wizard Arcane Barrier matchups. However, no one at locals really played them, and honestly, I don't know if they're going to be too good in this format, but we just kind of included them just in case, just to have. On the horizon, 4 block for some of the heavy hitter matchups, and also just to be able to look through the deck a little more. HMS Barracuda, ideally for the mirror match or other decks that make allies, but also it was just nice to take out some dead cards to have more damage when trying to out aggro people. And then I played 3 other allies: Scuba, Cuddy Shark, and Shelly. These were just good options for the different matchups if the extra health was nice, so it made some matchups awkward to try to kill and whatnot, and their effects aren't too bad, so they're nice to kind of side in and out. And with this deck, I ended up going 2-1. I played against round 1 a Kasai that I took the win. Then round 2 was against Bolton. Ideally, I think I could have won that, but I just kind of misblocked near the end and got punished for it. And then last game was against Riptide. I won that one. Kind of just had a great starting hand and was able to ping him for a lot of damage and whatnot. But the tournament was fun, and hopefully we play this format more at locals, and I might try out some other heroes or mess with this list, see what I can improve and whatnot. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.